All praises, honor, and glory to the Most High God, Yahweh, Bahashem, Hamashiach, Yahweh Shah. Yahweh being the name of the Most High God. Yahweh Shah being the name of his Son, who died for our sins, that we may be reconciled to the Father. So, you dig what I'm saying? It's your brother Prince Malachi, man. Shalom. We back at it again in the scriptures today, and we touching over the topic of motivation versus discipline. You dig what I'm saying? So, it ain't even so much motivation versus discipline because they go hand in hand, but the dynamic is not the dynamic that people got of motivation and discipline. The understandings they have of motivation and discipline a lot of times be flawed because there was one point in time where my understanding of motivation and discipline was flawed until my officer came through and checked me on it, and he cut me, and he kind of gave me the understanding like, bro, that ain't how it worked. So I'm gonna try to do the same thing here and share the information and spread the love. You dig what I'm saying? Because a lot of people think that it's always necessary to be motivated to do something when that's not the case, man. I'm gonna tell you how this came about, just so y'all can get a organic understanding. You dig what I'm saying? I was my officer. He into running. Like distance running. He ran cross country, and I'm interested in running too. I like running. Cardio. It feel good, but it's easier said than done, man, and it take discipline. When I was talking to him about it, I had excuses. I'm like, man, I go to work. I got to do this. I got to do that. I work out. Well, by the time I get done doing all that, I don't feel like running, bro. And he like, well, bro, it just come down to, I told him I don't be having the motivation to do it. I don't be motivated to do it. And that's when he cut me. He said, well, you can still do it, bro. It just take discipline. That's when your discipline kick in. And I'm like, oh my God. It's like he dropped 1,000-pound weight on me, man. Because it's like, wow. The truth of the matter is I'm just being slothful, and I'm not showing discipline. If I really want to do this and I really want to achieve this goal, I have to do what's necessary whether I'm motivated or not. You can't count on motivation to get you through. You dig what I'm saying? Because it's going to be days when you don't feel like doing it, man. Even if it's something you need to do. Even if it's something you need to do. You dig what I'm saying? That's when your discipline is gonna carry, man. That's when your discipline that's when your discipline is gonna shine, man. When it come time to do something that you gotta do, that you ain't necessarily in the mood to do, that you don't necessarily feel like doing. You dig what I'm saying? That's when discipline gotta come through, man. And it's like a muscle, you gotta work it, man. If you ever heard of David Goggins, he speaks on this concept of doing things that you are uncomfortable with doing. Like if you don't really like swimming, if that's something you're afraid of, man, go conquer that, man. Get comfortable being uncomfortable, man. And that's kind of his philosophy about building discipline and self mastery. And I'm not against it, but it got certain applications, man. Don't go out there sinning. But long story short, I'm gonna read the book of Joshua. Come on, man. No progressive, man. Joshua chapter 1 and verse 8. This book of the law shall not depart out of thy mouth, but thou shalt meditate therein day and night, that thou mayest observe to do according to all that is written therein. So he said, meditate therein day and night, that thou mayest observe to do according to all that is written therein. So it's going to come a time, man, when you might be going through whatever you're going through that day, man. Whatever, it might be heavy. You might just not feel like reading that day, man. It just be like that sometimes. You know what I'm saying? But the Most High commanded you to meditate in the law day and night. So what we gonna do? Even though we don't always feel like doing this or that, our discipline is gonna kick in and we gonna get it done because that's what needs to be done. You see what I'm saying? All praise to the Most High God, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah. You dig what I'm saying? So, hey man, Get your discipline in order, man. Get your discipline together, man. You can't always count on motivation, man. You ain't always gonna be feeling up to the task, man. Even if it's something you gotta do. You gotta overcome difficulties, man. You gotta fight it out through the slumps, man. It's gonna be ups and downs, the seasons to it. But your discipline gotta remain, man. Your dedication and your loyalty to the Most High can't waver. Your faith can't waver. It takes discipline with all of these things, man. To maintain your faith in the face of these tribulations, it takes discipline. To keep your mind in check and not let these demons overtake you, it takes discipline, man. It all takes discipline. Get your discipline in order. You can't be moving in emotion, man. You can't be moving based off if you're feeling motivated or not. And that's not it. I damn near want to say that's effeminate. Don't do that. You dig what I'm saying? Men deal diligence, man. Our mighty forefathers dealt with diligence, man, and fortitude, and we put our purpose before pleasure, man. Everything don't always got to be pleasing to the flesh and goddamn rainbow cupcakes and sprinkles all the time, man, and peaches and cream, man. You do what you need to do sometimes, man. And I don't mean to speak so roughly, but that's just what it is. Let me see. Sirach 22:1. I've been praying to the Most High to help me get my my book chapter verse game up, man. All praise to the Most High God. Ask and you shall receive. But Sirach 22:1. A slothful man is compared to a filthy stone, and everyone will hiss him out to his disgrace. So it's a damn disgrace to be slothful. It's a disgrace to be lazy and to lack discipline and to not be diligent. That's not accepted in our culture, man. We don't deal with that. It's frowned upon in our culture. A slothful man is compared to the filth of a dunghill. Every man that takes it up will shake his hand. It's like, ugh. This nobody, hey, look, man. We don't deal with slothful brothers. We don't deal with slothful sisters, man. That's not acceptable in our culture, man. The Most High is looking for diligent brothers and sisters, man. Faithful brothers and sisters, man. So be that brother and that sister. Be that brother, man. Be that sister, sis. You dig what I'm saying? And put your brick in and remain diligent, with that constant energetic effort. Remain devout, Remain always be abounding in the work of the Lord. Simple and plain, because your work is not in vain. But you gotta be on it like you want it. It's not acceptable in our culture to be slothful, man. So this is a quick exhortation from your brother, Prince Malachi, sons of Jacob Tulsa. Peace and blessings, family. Shalom.